guys, this is your girl Kammy is my motivation, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you do, please give your girl a subscribe, a thumbs up, and leave me a comment. Today I'm going to be showing you how I decided to refresh my master bathroom, and I'm going to give you a walkthrough of the wear and tear of my 23-year-old bathroom. The crack in the sink is from when I dropped a hairdryer many years ago. You can see how the countertop is kind of yellowed a little bit. And I said, well, let me try this tub and tile repair kit and see what it does to repair the wear and tear on my sinks. On my husband's side of the sink, as you can see, the faucet drips a little bit. So I'm debating if I'm going to replace that or not. And of course, you can see the track lighting, the mirror. This is what you get when you purchase a track home, and I'm not complaining. The house has served us well. I love my home, but there are definitely some things I want to change about it. So I have, over the years, done some decorations and did my best to, make it feel nice and cozy and warm. I recently changed out the shower head and put in some shelving, I guess you would call it, but I hate this gold trim around the shower. I hate the white tile. I'm just kind of over it. I want to get rid of the shelf. I want to just kind of brighten up the bathroom. The color that I selected is a little dark. Probably about 10 years ago, I stained my cabinets. As you can see, they used to be maple. So the Rust-Oleum stain has lasted many years. But as you can see, the wear and tear, it's just time for me to refresh. So of course we're not ready or prepared to do a full renovation. So this is my take on just freshening the house for at least for a couple more years until we're ready to actually go in and do a complete renovation. So my big idea was, you know what? I want to get rid of this mirror. Yes. This was supposed to be a simple refresh, and I turned this into something else, guys. So my husband wasn't home, and I said, what perfect time then right now, because if he was here, he'd be like, no, we are not taking this mirror down. So I'm like, I'm going to get this done before he gets home, because I know he's going to be like, no, or try to talk me out of it. So of course, the first thing you need to do is tape your mirror up. You want to tape it across as well as up and down. You want to make sure when you get ready to take it down that the mirror does not break or shatter on you. This is a full sheet of glass, okay? So definitely, if you decide to be bold and brave like your girl Kammy, tape your mirror up, okay? Yes, it is time consuming. Yes, I was tired of getting up and down, but I did it. I taped it up. And I was definitely trying to get this done before hubby got home, because he was going to be like, woman, what and why? So I'm just using my painter's tape, the blue painter's tape, nothing special, or anything like that. And I'm just going to tape it up very well, because I don't want this mirror to break on me, okay? And while I'm doing all that, as you can see, the light fixtures, I don't like them anymore. And these are things that you can easily replace. You don't have to spend a lot of money. But if you just want to refresh your home, your bathroom, whatever room it is, there are simple things you can do that are inexpensive. Whether it's just changing the paint color, changing out a light fixture, changing your mirrors, and just purchasing mirrors. There are so many things you can do. If you're not able to do a full-on renovation, which we are not about to do right now. So as you can see, I have I have taped the mirror up as best I could. Yeah. And as you can see, I've already taken all my covers off. I went ahead and spackled. I don't think it's spackled, but I went ahead and covered up my holes from where I had pictures hanging up. So prep work is important. You got to do the prep work. It is time consuming, but you do need to do your prep work. So I filled in all my holes. You got to let all that dry, and then you got to go and sand all that down smooth before you paint. So you definitely need to do your prep work. So I have decided I'm going to paint my ceiling. I'm going to paint my walls because my ceiling is the same color as my walls. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea, but I did back in the day. So this, I'm going to be using Behr Premium Plus. This is interior ceiling flat paint. And I've always used Behr paint. No particular reason, I've just always used it. So the first thing I like to do is do my cuts. I like to, whenever I'm doing a painting project, that is the first thing I like to do is do my cuts. So I'm going to get some white paint on the walls because of course you know I'm going to be painting my walls a lighter color. And so I'm not worried about getting any paint on the walls. So that's why I'm not taping off the walls or anything like that. So I'm going in and I'm going to get my cuts done. And then we're going to go in and get the ceiling painted. And guys, just as a little side note, as you saw previously, my bathroom is very narrow, so I don't have a lot of room in my bathroom. So let me tell you, I was doing some serious acrobats in this bathroom. So I had part of the ladder in the tub, part of it out of the tub. I had to put my foot on the ledge of the window sill. Oh, I was doing some stuff, okay? So you know how stuff starts out as it's a good idea until it's not a good idea. And I was like, Lord, please just do not let me fall, because right now nobody's home but me and my mother. So watch over your child and don't let me fall. But I was determined to get this ceiling painted and move on, because you know how you just been sitting there like, oh my God, I can't stop now. Because not only I started doing my creases or my cuts, I done got paint on the walls. You know, you're all in now. You know what I'm saying? And definitely hiring someone to come in and finish the job was not in the budget. So I had to see this thing through. I was just praying the whole time that it didn't fall. And of course, I couldn't get down to angle the camera to show you, but when I say I'm on the ladder with my back to the ladder, I got a foot on the ledge. Yeah, some foolishness, okay? And as you can see here, and it's a little dark, that's the top of my shower. So I'm on top of what they call the pony wall that's between your shower and your tub. Yeah, I'm standing on top of that, leaning over into the shower, because right now I'm trying to get as much as I can done on this side before I actually climb down the ladder to move the ladder inside the shower. Yeah, I'm doing all kind of acrobats. Okay, so Ladies and gentlemen, regardless of what you decide to do in projects, please be careful, be safe. Don't risk things like I was doing. This is definitely unsafe. I was doing a lot of unsafe things, but I did manage to get it done. So now I'm safely on the ground, and I'm now using my extender, and I'm using my roller to apply the paint to the ceiling. And you would think, guys, that this would be the easy part, but I'm going to just say this. I'm 5'4", so that's not that tall. And my ceilings are not high. There's not like I have high ceilings, but the extender only went up so far. And so when I say I'm really still stretching, trying to paint the ceiling without having to get back up on my ladder, okay, yes, my arms were hurting. I was tired, but I was determined to get this done. I kept working. As you can see, I even changed my extender and got an old broom and used that, which gave me a little bit more length, but it was still hard. I still felt like I didn't have as much of a stretch. And all I kept thinking is, oh, can baby please come home and help me? All right, so this is me putting on my safety glasses to avoid paint getting in my eyes, because I noticed, even though I had prepped my bathroom, I was thinking, even when you do all that, paint still splatters. That's why you should always prep your room, cover anything that you don't want paint to get on. And I was like, oh my goodness, let me put some safety goggles on, or safety glasses on, because this paint is getting all over my face. And your girl already has to wear glasses because I can't have see. So let me protect my eyes, what vision I have left at 54. Let's stop being silly and let's put these goggles on. So that's what I'm talking about. See, even with the longer stick that I have there, I still had to get up on top of the tub to try to get the ceiling better without, because like I said, I was getting tired, and this was making my arms tired, and the stretching, trying to get up there. So make sure you have the right length pole. I wasn't going to go back to Home Depot and get another one. So make sure you have a good extender that help you get the ceiling if you are going to paint your ceiling, or if you have high walls, or I don't know if that's the right terms, but your walls are pretty tall. Make sure you have a good length, a good extender. I was getting it done, but yeah, I was tired. And my bathroom is not that big at all, guys. Y'all saw that. But it is work. It is work. But like I mentioned beforehand, if you don't have a lot of money, or you're not, ready to do a full-on renovation, the easiest thing you can do to change the look of a room is paint. You can paint. Now, I'm not saying go in and paint your room every other year and all that, but if you just want to refresh, and maybe you've lived with your paint color, 5-10 years, and you want to do something different, and you really don't have the money to go out and change out your tile and change out your fixtures, change your paint. Change your paint, and maybe just change some of your decor. So I definitely wanted to brighten up my bathroom because it is very dark. I don't know what made me decide to paint the ceilings in the first place, but that is something I did, like I said, almost 23 years ago. So I wanted to brighten up the bathroom. So here we go. All right, guys, what I forgot to show you, of course, when we took down the mirror, and I say we because I started trying to take the mirror down and I got afraid. And I was like, you know what, girl, you better wait till your husband gets home before this turns into something very, very dangerous. Okay, we are talking about glass. So I forgot to turn the camera back on when hubby got home. Yes, he was not happy about the whole thing about taking the mirror down, but of course, he went along with it. And we got the mirror down safely and in one piece. The tape definitely works. We were able to pop it. You take some shims and you kind of shimmy it away from the wall, because it's only like, I don't know what they use, heat adhesive applied to certain parts of the mirror. And once you shimmy it down off in there, take a shimmy down off in there and kind of pry it towards you, it just pops away from the wall. So definitely taping it up helped, and we were able to get it down in one piece, not one crack, not anything, and get it out of the bathroom. So now he's taking out the light fixtures, because I decided I'm going to bite the bullet and I'm going to make this fit in my budget, and I'm going to replace the light fixtures. And no, he was not happy about that either. But as you can see, we got them down. I got the wall mirror down, and you see those spots right there, those circles. That's where the adhesive was on the back of the mirror. So if that's something you want to take down, feel assured that it's not a lot. It's not major. It's not like the whole wall is the whole mirror is adhered to the wall. So as you can see where the pink is, where I covered in some of the patches, where it was like 3, 6, maybe 9 wads of, I guess, some type of adhesive on the back of the mirror. So I got it down, and you can see a little bit more of what I'm working with in the bathroom. But yeah. So my husband decided to come help wifey with the sink, because I couldn't get the ladder over the toilet to paint that side of the water closet. So of course he had to come and help me. And he was not happy. I'm going to keep saying that. He was not happy because it's supposed to be my project. But I'm 5'4". There's only so much I can do. So it's not really showing up, but I'm not painting the walls white. It's like a light, I want to say cream color. So the ceiling is white and the walls are a cream. And I definitely, as you can see, taped off my tub because I'm not replacing any tile, and I didn't want to do a lot of cleanup. If I haven't learned anything over the years about painting, you have got to prep. You have got to tape things off, or you're going to be doing a lot of cleanup. Take the time to prep, okay? Whatever you don't want paint to get on, tape it up. Made sure I put down a drop cloth on my floor. I taped off my tub, the tile. Even though I don't like it, I wasn't about to go in there and start having to do a lot of cleanup. So prep, 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 okay? This was probably about the time when I was rethinking life. But like I said, you know, once you're in, you're in. Ain't too much you can do but see it through. So this is the big idea I had for the backsplash, was to use peel and stick wallpaper. Now I did originally want to tackle tiling the wall, but I said, you know what, we are going to renovate this bathroom probably in the next maybe 3 or 4 years, maybe if that long. So I didn't want to do that and then decide I don't want that tile, so that was going to be a waste of money. So I said, you know what, let me just try peel and stick. And this is in a grass cloth, and it's by New Wallpaper, and it is from Home Depot. I will try to have all the links to everything in the description box below. And it tells you how to measure, so you know how many actual rolls you need. And please, please, take it from me, when you do buy wallpaper or peel and stick wallpaper, make sure you get the same batch number for each roll so it all matches. So I end up having to take 2 rolls back and pray that they had 2 of the wallpaper rolls that I had already put up. So I don't show you any of that, but I'm just an FYI, if you do decide to do peel and stick, make sure the batches match on all your rolls, okay? And it comes with the cutter and the, I don't know what you call this gadget that smooths it out. It comes with all of that. So at first I was going to start in the corner because I thought it would be a good idea, but then I decided to move over and do the corners last, so I would have a more narrow cut in the corner, because I felt like I wanted a full roll, I guess, over the light fixtures or behind the light fixtures. So that is why I decided to move over and just have to cut it so I could have a narrow piece on each corner. And it really isn't hard, guys. Once you measure and make your marks, it's not that bad. And as you can see, the idea of having a full sheet over where the light goes, that idea didn't work either. But yeah, I was tired. And it's so bright. I wish you could really see the color. It's more of creams and beiges. It's more of the neutral tone. It is trial and error, but once you get the feel of it, it's really not that hard. It really isn't. So I'm trying to just line it up with the marks that I made from measuring out from the wall, because I wanted it to be even on each side. So that's why I ended up having to move the wallpaper from where I had it originally to move it over. All this made sense in my head. I'm just going to say that. So I turned down the lighting a little bit so maybe you could see it a little bit better, but it still wasn't giving what I hoped it to give. So hopefully somewhere in this video I do adjust the lighting. But I stood back and looked at it and I said, I think this is going to be a good idea. And well, let me show you guys the finished Look. So you can see I changed out my fixtures. I still went with the gold fixtures just because most of the fixtures in my bathroom that I didn't end up replacing are gold and silver. So my husband did not want to replace the faucets because he didn't want to deal with the plumbing because he was afraid he was going to mess it up. So we ended up not even bothering with that. So that's why most of my decor still stayed with the gold, because as you can see, my fixtures are gold and silver. So and that's the pony wall that I was talking about earlier that I was standing up on trying to paint over my shower. But as you can see, I think it turned out pretty good. I tried to adjust the lighting so that you could see the finished touch, or finished touches rather. So I went in with Rust-Oleum to restore the cabinets. Now you can kind of see the lighter color of the paint on the walls. And I didn't do anything major in the water closet. I just kept it simple, took out the shelf, added a picture. That was pretty much what I did in there. Nothing major. And I just kept it simple over the tub. Like I said, I didn't want to do too much because we do plan to renovate our bathroom. But I think it turned out good. Was it an overkill? Did I do a lot? I probably did. But it did brighten up the bathroom. So I am happy with how it turned out. You know, like I said, the gold is the vein of my existence. I'm so sick of it. I'm just over it. But, you know, we just got our kitchen renovated a couple years ago. So, you know, everything has to happen in its due time. So you have to be patient. You know, we're not rich. You know, we're average. We're average, you know, family. You know, we go to work every day. We're not rich. So, you know, we have to plan for things. So like I said, we had just got our kitchen renovated as well as our had our patio enclosed. So we were not going to dip into our savings to do a bathroom renovation. So hence, just simple little changes. And as you can see, I don't think I showed, but as far as the countertops, I went with the Rust-Oleum countertop spray. It turned out okay. My husband's like, it's a little prissy, so you gotta have to be careful. Even though I sealed it, you still have to be careful with scratches and stuff like that. So how long it may hold up, I don't know. But you know, I think the Rust-Oleum white spray it brightened up the countertop. It'll do for now. I'm happy with how it turned out. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about how my bathroom turned out. Anything you think I could have done different or better. And until next time, Kammy is my motivation loves you, and we're out.